Hello, Crown Vic fans. Here's Frank again, back again. Today you can't see me at the screen, but right now you can see a motorcycle. Why that? Okay, here's the answer. Today I would like to let you participate in my travel planning, in which I want to drive through the US and drive off the Panamericana in the next years. Why? My hobby is to driving motorcycle and traveling. And this picture you can see here is a part of my travel blog. When I scroll up and scroll down, you can see my travel blog where I describe my next planned travels to the US. I've traveled in Europe last 10 years, and now I'm go a little bit more far away and describe this travels or planned travels in this kind of blog. As you can see here, the blog is in German language, but that's no problem, because when you scroll down like that, I show you on the screen, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down until the end is here, translate the block. And if you click your favorite language, I think it will be English, then a robot will translate the block. And you can see in the beginning, when you're clicking to older posts, my thoughts and the status of planning. Please begin with the oldest block. The machine needs a little bit time, but right now it's translated. Yes, and I scroll up. You can see the address. I will post the address in the comment section, so you can see where you have to go in the internet. And yeah, let me explain a little bit. Under the picture, you can see here one of my latest motorcycles. It's a BMW 1200 GS Adventure. Right now I've got a 800 GS Adventure. And here are the different pages. It begins with the block 2020, because there are my thoughts and how I came to that I want to travel to the USA. And I want to say not too much, so you can read my story and my proposals, where to travel and so on. And in the blog, I decided after a few posts to divide Alaska from the 2020 post and do a separate traveling to Alaska, because I want to travel on the Panamericana in employee-friendly sections. So I'm starting in Alaska. I've bought a bike in Alaska, and I will go down in different sections, few years, every time a little bit, and let my bike there, fly it home, come back, take the bike again, and go down in the next years until Panama. So if you read the 2020 blog, you can jump here in the Alaska 2019 blog. This travel is set to 100%. I've booked the flights, and if you change the block, please scroll down again until the end. And here on the left side is the little machine which is translating the block. And click on English again, and then you can see my next travel, where I'm starting in Anchorage, Alaska, go to Vancouver, Canada with a buddy of mine. We've bought 2 motorcycles, but I don't want to say too much. You can read it any information is inside. Yeah. And 2020 is still in planning, and 2021, my plan is go down to Mexico and the other countries, to Panama, but it is far away. It's still in my mind. What will happen is the 19th traveling Alaska, Canada, and then from Vancouver, the end point of the 19th, travel to or through the USA. I don't know exactly where the tour ends. You can read it there in the section 2020. And when the journey, the travel will begin, I will also write every day about my experiences and show it here at the blog. So I hope you enjoyed the new information. I will post the address in the column section and the comment section under the video. And yeah, I wish you wish you a nice reading with my information. And if you got any information for me, please use the comment section and give me a hint or whatever. And yeah, that's so my second thing here, the blog, beside the YouTube channel. And I'm very happy to have that in place, where I can write my thoughts in and use it as a link storage when I've got some information for my travel. So these are the US travels I've mentioned. You can also see my last travel, which was a little bit far away. It was with a rent bike in India, in the south of India. And also, like the other ones, please, here, if you change the block, go down the left side, use the translator, go in English, and then the robot will translate. Beware, it's a robot. I think the translation will in function 90%, and maybe some words will not translate, but I think it's enough for a good understanding. So once again, in every block, when you changes the block in this headline, you can jump into the other ones again. Alaska 19, USA 20, and then Mid-Americas in 21. Maybe that it's also in my mind, and these are set it right now. And this is from history here. You can see India or Iceland. Iceland, I've transported my own bike by a container ship to Iceland with a few buddies and their motorbikes too. And we across Iceland. And a friend of mine has been in Russia last year. It's also a guest blog from him. These blogs are from me, and this one is a guest blog. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the new information and the blogs, my travel blogs, and give me a content or a thumb up or thumb down. What do you want? Thanks for your time and for watching, says Frank, and